Smart H WAW Water, portable hydrogen inhaler for treatment, prevention, and rehabilitation of your body. The Smart H package includes a carrying bag, protective case, stand, main unit, set of nasal cannulas, TDS meter, power cable, repair kit, and a detailed instruction manual. The repair kit contains 3 spare sealing gaskets and a wrench for the flask. To begin using the hydrogen inhaler, the flask must be filled with reverse osmosis water. To do this, unscrew the cap of the main unit, which holds the working electrode assembly. Carefully set it aside to avoid damaging the coating on the working surface. Fill the flask with 1 liter of reverse osmosis water. The total dissolved solids level must be between 7 and 50 parts per million. This can be checked using the TDS meter included in the package. Check the position of the sealing gasket. Immerse the electrode assembly into the water and tighten the cap securely. It is important to verify and adjust the water level so that the working element is completely submerged while the water level does not exceed the lower edge of the threaded section. Remove the water trap and fill it with water to no more than half of its volume, ensuring that the internal tube remains submerged. Reinstall the water trap. Secure its upper section with the cap provided. Place the main unit into the stand and secure it using the special clamp. Connect the power cable to the main unit and plug the inhaler into a 220-volt power outlet. Connect the nasal cannula to the fitting on the cap of the main unit. The device is now ready for use. Plug the power cable into the 220-volt outlet and switch on the device using the button on the stand. The green indicator light should illuminate. After several minutes, gas bubbles will begin to emerge from the tube inside the water trap. This indicates that the device is operating correctly. You may now put on the cannula and begin the session. Place the cannula as follows: into the nose, over the ears, and secure it with the adjustable clip. Sit or lie down comfortably. Put aside any electronic devices and focus on breathing. Take a long, slow breath in through your nose. Hold your breath for 3 to 5 seconds, then slowly exhale through your mouth. It is recommended to inhale hydrogen for at least 30 minutes per day. If you fall asleep during the session, this is completely normal and even beneficial, as your parasympathetic nervous system becomes active during sleep and the body's recovery processes operate at their maximum efficiency. Overdosing is impossible. At the end of the session, remove the cannula and switch off the device. The inhaler may remain assembled in this condition until the next use. The water in the main unit may be changed after 3 to 4 uses. Replace the water in the water trap only when its level drops below the internal tube. How to replace the water in the inhaler flask. Disconnect the cannula. Disconnect the device from the power supply and unplug the power connection to the main unit. Remove the main unit from the stand and place it in a convenient location. Unscrew the cap and remove the electrode assembly. Carefully blot it dry with a clean cloth to avoid damaging the coating on the working surface. Do not wash or clean the working element with chemical or abrasive products. Drain the used water and rinse the flask without using chemical or abrasive cleaning agents. Refill the flask with fresh water and prepare the device for use again. The primary indicator of correct device operation is the release of molecular hydrogen in the form of bubbles inside the water trap. If bubbles do not appear, the following issues may be present. Ensure that the device is switched on. Verify that all electrical connections are properly connected. Ensure that the cap is tightened securely. If the cap is properly tightened and bubbles still do not appear, check the gasket for damage and confirm it is installed correctly. If the gasket is damaged, replace it with a spare gasket from the repair kit. If the flask is tightened too firmly and cannot be opened by hand, use the special wrench provided. If the indicator light flashes and the device does not start, verify that the water being used meets the required specifications. Use the TDS meter to measure the water quality. The reading must be between 7 and 50 parts per million. If it is outside this range, replace the water with reverse osmosis water. Make wise choices. Take care of your health with Smart H by WAW Water.